Hi, this begins week 5 of Labor and Work in the United States. We turn now to a very important issue, one of equal opportunity and equal rights in the workplace. And this is very much a civil rights issue. It's very much a labor issue. It's a place where labor and the civil rights movements have come together for many, many decades. You know, it's hard for all of us in the workplace, regardless of gender, of race, of ethnicity, of sexual orientation, whether we're young or whether we're old. But those people of ethnic and racial minorities, older workers, younger workers, immigrants, especially undocumented immigrants, and children, face some of the hardest challenges at work. They are the most easily intimidated. They're the most vulnerable in many ways. So we start the week with a short video. I think it's just 9 minutes that that shows how we haven't really come very far over the last century. In 1911, we just on March 25th, 147 workers, mostly women and young women and girls, were caught in a fire at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory in New York City, and 147 of them died. The doors were locked to keep out union organizers. The doors were locked to keep people from stealing cloth from the factory. The fire broke out, and on the ninth and 10th floors of that factory. And it was the beginning, in many ways, of a lot of changes in workplace laws and health and safety laws and so forth. Just a year ago, in late 2010, in Bangladesh, another fire broke out in a textile factory, a high-rise textile factory. Many children, boys and girls, and other workers were killed. And again, the doors were locked. And the parallels between the Bangladesh situation and the Triangle situation are just rather overwhelming. So we start with that and some reflections on the very most vulnerable in our work sites. We also have two videos on A. Philip Randolph, who organized the Sleeping Car Porters Union and was a major leader of African Americans in the labor movement. We have a video on Cesar Chavez, actually a school project of, I think, a high school student, but I think quite excellent, laying out what struggles Cesar Chavez had in his own personal life that led him to become the great leader that he was in the Farm Workers Union. And there's a short video from Cleola Brown, the head of the A. Philip Randolph Institute, talking about the needs to be sure that lesbian, gay, transgendered, and bisexual people have equal rights in the workplace as well. So we'll be looking at all of these, and there will be some writing assignments that you'll do there. But important that we document the challenges that the labor movement has to bringing equal rights, and the progress that it's made. There's also a paper by a recent graduate of the National Labor College, Robin Williams, who talks about Resolution 2 and a resolution of the AFL-CIO Executive Council to try and promote and ensure that more African American, Hispanic, and other minority trade union members become leaders in their unions as well, because equal rights isn't just at the bottom, it's all the way up through the leadership. So this week we focus on diversity, and just 2 more weeks after this to go. Be sure that you keep up with your work and let me know of any problems or concerns that you might have.